Welcome to our channel. Today we how to activate React Native debugging in VS Code, full guide step by step clearly. To activate React Native debugging in Visual Studio Code, start by ensuring you have the necessary software installed on your machine. Make sure you have Visual Studio Code installed along with. Open your React Native project folder in Visual Studio Code. Next, install the recommended React Native tools. You can do this by going to the Extensions panel on the left sidebar. Search for React Native tools and click on the Install button. Once the extension is installed, open the command palette by pressing Ctrl+Shift+P or Cmd+Shift+P on macOS. Type debug, open launch.json and select it to create a new debug configuration. In the launch.json file, you'll see a default template. Replace the existing configurations with the following configuration specific to React Native debugging. Set the type to React Native Debugger. Set the request to launch. Next, set the name to Debug iOS for debugging an iOS application, or Debug Android for debugging an Android application. For iOS, specify the platform as iOS. For Android, specify it as Android. Ensure you have the expected emulator running or a device connected to your computer. After setting up the launch.json file, save your changes and close the file. Now, to start the debugging session, open the command palette again. Type React Native, Start Packager and select it to start the Metro Bundler. Wait for the Metro Bundler to initialize completely in the terminal. Next, go back to the Debug panel in VS Code. Select the configuration you created earlier, either Debug iOS or Debug Android. Click the green play button to start the debugging session. This will launch your app and the emulator with debugging enabled. You will now see any console.logs and errors in the debug console of Visual Studio Code. You can set breakpoints in your JavaScript code by clicking in the gutter next to the line numbers. Use the debug controls to step through your code, inspect variables, and evaluate expressions. You are now set up for debugging React Native applications directly from Visual Studio Code. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.